Okay, now that we have our My Cloud connected, we're going to configure it. We're going to do a few things: create a share, a folder, remove the share, and copy data to the My Cloud. So I'm logged into My Cloud. I'm going to go up here to the top, shares. Okay, we're going to click on shares. You'll see already public and time machine are two they have. So we're going to create a new share. Click the little folder plus button here, and I'm going to give it a name of test. And what you're going to see is, or test folder. So what you're going to see is this is a new share, and we're going to take a look at how you actually see this. Now, there's no way to copy data into that interface. So what you have to do is I'm on a Mac. I'm going to go to my Finder, and you're going to see over on the left under Locations, My Cloud EX2 Ultra pops up, and you'll see that I have the shares of public. I'm going to clean this up a little bit. There you go, My Cloud. Public, test folder, and time machine backup. So public and test folder, time machine backup were already there by default. And I created the test folder. Now, interesting enough, when you look at public, if you saw real quick there are subfolders. So there's a share and then a subfolder. Okay, I don't have anything underneath there, but if I go back to public, I can see shared music, pictures, and videos, and those are created by default. But if I go back to my web interface, there is no subfolder. So when you set up a share, that is the top level. That's all you can do in the My Cloud interface. If I click on test folder, there's nothing to do. I can't create a subfolder. If I try even highlighting this and say, okay, this is a subfolder, what's going to happen is it creates another share at that top level. Any subfolder has to be created at the file system level here. Well, in this case, my Mac OS. Now, I'm going to have to just kind of refresh this a little bit. If I click, now you'll see there's subfolder and test folder. So it's not a true folder. So now how do I create a folder? That's the next thing. So I'm going to click under test folder. That's my share. I'll right click just like I would in my OS, like any other time. And I'll say this is a subfolder. And there we go. Now, if I want to delete a share, I have to go to the interface. So that's what's interesting. The share, I have to delete it here in the interface. And I'll delete that subfolder share because it's nothing. It's bogus. So that is gone. I can go back to Finder, and it will, after I kind of reconnect or refresh it, it will disappear. Sometimes it takes a second. There you go. Public, test folder, and time machine. Now you'll notice in test folder, I have this is a subfolder. If I wanted to remove that, now see, if I just try to remove the share, I cannot do that. If I want to remove a folder, a subfolder, see there's nothing there under the share, but over here under the subfolder, I can right click and I can move to trash. So it's just a little bit just understanding. So I delete that and that's gone. Okay. But I can't do that here in test folder. If I want to get rid of test folder, I have to go back to the interface here and hit the minus folder button in the share. So shares are managed on the My Cloud interface, and everything else, subfolders and so forth, is in the OS file system. So now, okay, let's copy some data. So I have a video here of a alligator, and simply I can drag and drop it into shared videos or shared pictures or wherever subfolders, test folders, share where I want to I can copy paste, I can drag it, I can cut and paste, whatever I want to do. I simply just drag it over. And that's the easiest way to copy data over. So you can see it just takes a little while. It's got that little percentage. It's completed. Now if I want on my local system, I could just delete this, however I want to store this data. In this case, I'll leave them both there, doesn't matter. If I want, I can delete it. If I need to move it, I could move it to trash. And back to the interface, there's no notion of what's in there file-wise. You can go back to the home system. You could see right there the usage, how much megs, how much storage is taking up, but there's no notion of what file system or files are on there or anything like that. It's all managed on the OS file system. So hope this helps. Good luck. Thanks.